Hello friends, welcome to Plothole Productions. I'm Christopher Sandbrook, and this is the very first episode of The Comic Drop. This is where we, Plothole Productions, keep you, the viewers, updated and informed on what's brand new, what's hitting the shelves soon, and what's worth keeping an eye on. So, here we go. Here with me today is Nate Slater, our resident comic guru here at Plothole Productions. How's it going, Nate?
Hey everybody, it's me, Back in Black.
All right. So, Nate, today we're going to be going over the new comic drops for this upcoming week. So I'm just going to go over a couple of things with you, and if you have any additional information that the viewers might want, just let us know.
Okay, no problem.
All right, so first up on my list, I got some DC going on. Looks like we have Action Comics 1051. Is there anything we should know?
Well, from what I understand is that it's a new format that follows a 3-story anthology. This issue also marks the first appearance of a whole set of new characters with original costumes and a whole new era of Action Comics. So it sounds very interesting. This might be a good thing to jump in at.
And if it really rolls, then this first comic's the one you want, right?
Also, there is, as far as I know, a ratio variant of 1 in 100. There could be others, but as of right now, I know there's a 1 in 100.
Also, it looks like we have a Harley Quinn number 26 coming out.
Yes, and this seems to be a continuation of the Harley Quinn multiverse like story that they have going on at the moment, which has multiple versions of herself.
So it's like the Deadpool universe where Deadpool kills Deadpool?
Could be. I mean, it would make sense because they're almost kind of like the same characters, like, except one's a male, one's a female, and they're both hyper-violent in their own way. But yeah, you can definitely expect to see a Mermaid Harley in this one.
Up next, looks like we have Blue Beetle, continuing the graduation day of number 3.
Yeah, and apparently this is going to it's going to have the first appearance of Green Beetle. So you get a different color beetle in this one.
Hopefully it's Ringo.
Maybe we'll get Dung Beetle. I'm just kidding.
We have a new one here, Lazarus Planet. We Once Were Gods. Also coming out of DC.
Yes, this appears to be another anthology type book here, but this one's going to deal with like the reigns of Lazarus. I'm assuming it's like the Lazarus Pit, but in rain form. That's all I really know.
Okay, and we also have a new Batman comic, One Bad Day. Looks like that is Catwoman comic, a one-off. And then it looks like we also have a facsimile reprint of the Invincible number 1.
Yes, I'm probably going to pick that one up myself just because I'm an Invincible fan, so why not have it?
Speaking of you being a fan, I know you're a fan of this one. Star Wars The High Republic. This one's going to be The Blade number 2.
Yes, I am a big Star Wars fan. I'm not going to say I'm the biggest Star Wars fan because the problem with Star Wars fans, we always think we're better than another Star Wars fan, but we still love each other. But yes, this is the Blade issue 2, and it's listed to have the first appearance of Vice. I don't think anybody really knows about this character, so I'm definitely getting it just to see what this character is about.
We also have another Marvel comic here, Sins of Sinister. Is there anything we need to know about this guy?
Just from what little I know, it seems to be a new timeline from the Age of Apocalypse storyline, crossover type event.
Okay. And I know that this next one is something that I'm into. The Murder World series. Murder World Wolverine 1 is going to be coming out this week. If anyone's been following it, Murder World has been going on for a long time. It used to be like a carnival run by Arcade where he'd kill people. Now it's kind of an online thing. And this one looks like we've got multiple Wolverines fighting it out to stay alive. So we'll have. I think that one's going to be a fun one.
It sounds like it to me. I'm a Wolverine fan, and plus multiple Wolverines. Can't just have one, you gotta have them all. Last on the docket here would be my personal favorite, a new installment into the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Last Ronin verse, if you want to call it that. Uh, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles The Last Ronin, The Lost Years, which seems to be I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure it's a prequel, kind of showing what happens. Spoiler alert, after the other turtles die and Michelangelo's kind of dealing with that before he heads back to New York, or Manhattan rather. I know it's New York still, but the main place, the main setting is Manhattan. Also, with that, it has 4 covers, which I'm planning on getting all of them. You got the cover A, you got the 1 in 25, the 1 in 50, and the 1 in 100. Plus, I'm sure there's going to be a slew of retail variants, which I'm going to kind of stay away from them unless there's a Peach Momoko. If there's a Peach Momoko, count on me getting it.
Yeah, I remember you having quite a few of those before.
Yes, and if you watched the unboxings, you would have seen me get them. That 99 though. Anyway, I digress. The one thing that's cool about it is if you actually did read the Last Ronin series, there's hope for a sequel. I know this one's probably not going to be that. It seems more like a prequel. But at the end of The Last Ronin, like I said, spoiler alert, uh, Michelangelo dies. So the last of the remaining original Teenage Mutant Turtles pass away. But there's hope because Casey Jones ends up finding 4 new turtles, and who knows what's going to happen to them. Anyway, that's my spiel on this one. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm a huge Last Ronin fan too. You were actually the one that turned me on to that one, and I appreciate that because I loved it. And I can't wait to see where they're going to go from there. But that seems to be all we have time for today. We do have more information on some new ones coming out for next week. So stay tuned, and we'll catch you guys in the void.